Could this driver be the answer to golfers' slices? Well, they've done something really radical to fix that horrible shot off to the right, but also help you hit the ball straighter than you've ever done before. That's what the brand says. This is a brand new brand, Oximity. I'm going to test this driver here on the H.I.T channel. So first off, it's a pretty cool head cover. It's kind of an ox with a long tail here at the bottom, white and black. It's got this kind of tag on it, which I believe is common with the cool kids for an off-white brand. And then underneath this, wow, this is an unusual looking driver. You will notice the most obvious feature, this bit here, the neck, the hosel. This is one of the most, I'm calling it offset, they're calling it face progression, but effectively the shaft is a long way forward of the leading edge of the club face. Now, for many, many years, brands have brought out offset drivers to help fix that horrible shot to the right, because effectively it just gives the golfer that little bit more time to square the face up. But never have I seen a brand do it to that severity. That is so unbelievably offset. I mean, to the point where I'd almost worry that you might even hit this angle, but that would be an extremely bad shot. Let's give this a hit. There's two weights in the back. There's a black weight, which is 10 grams, a gold weight, which is 5 grams. I've got the heavy weight in the back. It's an unusual looking club. I mean, it's very well made. The text is a little bit amateuristic, but apart from that, everything else kind of almost like a milled face. This matte top finish, which looks really, really nice. I mean, that is one hell of a shaft. It's got a Golf Pride grip. Right, let's give this a hit. I am very, very intrigued to see what ball flights we see with this driver. Okay, first time actually putting this club down behind the ball. Wow, that is extreme. Oh my goodness. That is bizarre. That is so far forward of the leading edge of the face. I mean, that's wild. Now, again, I've hit off-center drivers in the past, offset drivers, sorry, in the past. What's quite interesting, a lot of the time, brands who make these offset drivers are quite cheap, almost like budget clubs. This isn't, it's £426. It's a real premium price point for a driver that not a lot of people know about and a brand nobody knows about yet. Another interesting fact, the shaft is quite long, 45 3/4 of an inch long. It feels like a long driver. Right, first hit with this club. Oh my goodness, I feel like it's gonna hit my left shin. Right, let's try and hit this one straight. Let's see what happens. That is a weird experience. Like, again, I've been so used to, obviously I've hit thousands and thousands and thousands of driver shots, and you kind of know when you expect impact to take place. Like, you're holding the grip, that's attached to the shaft, and as you come in to hit, you know that when the shaft gets to a certain point, that's when you're going to feel the contact to the ball, that's when you're going to see it fly off. Not by a lot, and it's minute, but instantly I could tell the shaft was coming into a position. I was like, right, here we go, here's the ball being hit, and there was nothing, and then just moments later you actually feel the ball being hit. That's a really bizarre feeling. And like I say, listen, I've hit thousands and thousands of golf shots. I feel quite tuned into that. It feels like such a late hit. As you can see from the ball flight, I did expect it to go left. It's gone quite a long way left. Let's hit some more shots, and also, let's, at the end of this video, try and hit some horrendously big slices. Let's see if I can hit some of the biggest slices I can hit and see what it still does then. Let's hit a few more first. I was quite interested with this brand. They're very much talking about how they're trying to make the driver fit in more with irons, etc. Because obviously a lot of irons do have a little bit of offset. But I don't buy into that story, because the way you hit driver is so different to irons. Irons, you want to hit down, you want the shaft to be leaning forward, that little bit of offset helps. With driver, it's totally opposite. You want to hit up on the driver, you want to make sure the club head is coming in almost pretty much in a straight line with the shaft. You don't want it leaning too far forward. So again, I don't massively buy into that story. If this was a 16-degree driver with this much face progression / offset, I'd kind of get it, because you could almost hit it like a driver, like a 3-wood off the, sorry, not a driver, like an iron or a 3-wood off the floor. But that's not the case. This is a 9-degree head. All right, let's try and hit a few more straight ones. I'd try and hit some straight ones. When I'm looking down at the ball, it almost reminds me of like a hockey stick. Like it's got what feels like I can wrap the face around the ball. Like I can really get that face wrapping around it. As you can see from that shot, I mean, that went 70 yards left. That is extreme. Come on, let's, again, I'm just trying to hit these straight. I draw the golf ball anyway, but I'm just trying to hit these dead straight. I don't think I can. I don't think I can hit this club straight. I definitely can't hit it right. I mean, that is miles left. I mean, it's decent ball speed, 275 carry, but 75 yards left. That's wild. Now the problem is with this, I'm gonna now start to try and adjust this. Like I already know this next shot, I'm gonna almost start to keep the face open a bit more because I can make this club go straight, but I've got to adjust what I'm doing. So like for example, I'm gonna just try and keep the face open a little bit more this time, almost like I'm trying to hit a fade, and then we'll progress, trying to hit a slice. If I was trying to hit a fade with this club, that to me was a normal shot, a 15-yard fade, and it's still gone miles left. I mean, the ball speed is good, 160 miles per hour. The carry distance isn't terrible. That it went 42 yards left that time. And that to me was a fade. Right, we're gonna go into slice. This could be the greatest anti-slice driver ever made. Like it absolutely could be. I think we need to get some slicers in here to give this a test, because this is honestly, this is one of, already I can tell this is aggressively left. Right, big slice, I'm gonna open my stance, I'm gonna sit the face open, I'm gonna chop across it, I'm gonna try and hit the biggest slice I can possibly hit. That's the biggest slice I can hit with that club. And it's a little tiny fade, still landing on the left side of the fairway. And I promise you, I am trying to slice that 100 yards to the right. That's wild. It works. As an anti-slice driver, it absolutely works. The other shot I'm going to try and play, because again, a lot of people confuse a slice with like a push shot. This time I'm going to hit extreme from the inside, but try and keep the face open. Let's see what the face does this time. So I'm going to almost try and push this to the right. Oh my goodness. As you can see, that ball started right of target, but it's finished. I mean, that nearly came back on itself. Should be called the boomerang, this club. Great ball speed, by the way. Everyone's pretty much been 160 miles per hour. Right, I've seen this swing a million times. I'm gonna chop down on it, really, come on. I am going to slice this driver. I am going to slice this driver. Weak grip, chop across it. Slice, slice. I literally can't make it slice. I can't make this ball go to the right. I can't make this driver hit to the right. Just so you can see, I'm going to try and hit the same shot with my driver. Watch what happens. So this is my driver, my ping driver. I'm going to try and slice it in exactly the same way. I mean, it's weird how this looks a bit odd now. That's the same swing I've just put on the last golf shot. It's the same swing. I tried to slice it exactly the same way. That's gone 68 yards to the right. Go one more with this one. I'm gonna hit the same swing again. And this isn't even moving the weight into the heel. Like you could even make it even more draw biased. Right, I am literally gonna hit the same slice shot. Slice! Oh, I can't. I cannot make it go to the right. That is mental. It works. As an anti-slice driver, it absolutely works. It's ugly. I have some concerns about the strength in the hosel, and that's only from me just thinking feels like a bit of a weak area there. It's not adjustable, you can't change the loft, that's a downside. It's expensive, £426. I think the shaft's too long, but just this bit, just that, it works. I can't slice this driver. Like, look at that. Look at on the map on the left. All my tee shots that I've hit with this driver went left. The only one that went right was with my driver when I was trying to slice it. That's mental. It's the most offset face progression driver I've ever seen, and it absolutely fixes slices. I think we're gonna have to do a test with some slicers to get them in on the channel. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, lots more to come. That is the best driver I have ever hit that will fix a slice. We'll see you next time.